Hey guys, I may be getting arrested in Talbot County.
Listen to me. You're not being arrested. You haven't committed a crime, but you shook some people up. Hang tight. I'll be right back.
Am I still detained?
Yes, and these three are going to watch you while I go inside and talk to the person who called and complained.
But you said I haven't committed a crime. Why would I be detained if I haven't committed a crime?
Until I conduct and conclude my investigation, you are detained. Ma'am? That's okay. He's allowed to record? Okay. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct. You're being arrested for disorderly conduct. I've got several witnesses. You shook them up. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
It is a public building, but you disrupted citizens. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
I have two females that said they were scared.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is News Now Ninja, and today's video comes to you from Talbotson, Georgia, May 8th, 2025, where Georgia Transparency was paying a visit to the Talbot County Board of Education, when allegedly a couple employees got scared, so they contacted the sheriff's department, who showed up and arrested GT shortly after admitting that he had committed no crime. And yes, this video just happened live today, so remember that we all have the right to redress. If you choose to do so, please do so peacefully, and let's get straight to it.
County Board of Education.
You're allowed to video all you want.
In Talbot County, Georgia. I've been detained by law enforcement for working on a story at the Talbot County Sheriff's or the Talbot County School System. If I'm arrested, I'm at Talbot County, Georgia, at the Talbot County Jail. 3 police officers and an investigator. I've been ordered to surrender my ID or I go to jail with no crime being committed.
That's 10-4, thank you. Major, no active warrants, he's 10-4.
Okay. Now, you want to charge him for disorderly conduct after they done asked him to leave?
Well, she asked me to leave now, so I was going to leave. I wasn't asked to leave until right now. So if she asked me to leave, I'll leave. If y'all want to, I guess, charge me with a crime, then we'll take it to the federal court then. Hey guys, I may be getting arrested in Talbot County.
Listen to me. You're not being arrested. You haven't committed a crime, but you shook some people up.
You haven't committed a crime, but you shook some people up.
She's right. I could go disorderly conduct. I'm going to go talk with the person who called and complained about your suspicious activity that made people nervous. It is a school. We have children here.
It's the Board of Education, sir.
We have children here. We're going to protect children first. I'll step on toes over the safety of a child. Do you understand?
So you'll violate the people's rights to...
That's not violating the people's rights. That's protecting the lives of children. It is Board of Education. You're right, but there are children here.
Board of Education.
All right, here's your ID badge.
I got tons of eyes on you now.
Just hang tight. I'll be right back.
Am I still detained?
Yes, and these three are going to watch you while I go inside and talk to the person who called and complained.
But you said I haven't committed a crime. Why would I be detained if I haven't committed a crime?
Until I conduct and conclude my investigation, you are detained. You will be detained for a reasonable amount of time until I get to the bottom of this. Please, sir.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Talbot County Sheriff. Talbot County Sheriff's Office in Talbot County. I am detained out here at the Talbot County Board of Education for coming in, asking questions, putting in open records request, and requesting to speak at the board meeting. Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am? Ma'am, your name and badge number, please. Your badge number, sir?
You already got my name.
Yeah, your badge number.
School employee. School employee.
No, your badge number, though.
School employee.
Okay, school employee, got you. So we've been removed out of a public space where we put in a request to speak at the next public meeting, as well as some open records requests. Staff felt uncomfortable, called the police, was detained, and potentially going to jail for disorderly conduct for simply showing up to a public space with a camera and asking questions of our government.
Ma'am? That's okay. He's allowed to record? Okay. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
All right, I'm under arrest. I'm going to jail to the Talbot County.
Someone secure his camera and his phone?
Well, can I keep it in my pocket and take it with me because I'm going to need to get phone numbers out of here?
You can leave it on record if you like, sir.
Okay. I'm being arrested. I'm going to Talbot County Jail. Can you cuff me in the front? I got a bad shoulder.
You're kind of a big fella, and you haven't been physically disruptive.
No, I'm not.
And you haven't been physically disruptive? No.
He hasn't been physically disruptive, but he's being arrested for disorderly conduct. I mean, make it make sense.
All right, man. I'm very
Put your hands
peaceful.
up front like you're praying. Can you put your phone in your pocket or secure it somehow?
Can I hold it like this? Is that okay?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're being arrested for disorderly conduct. I've got several witnesses. You shook them up. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
It is a public building, but you disrupted citizens. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
I have 2 females that said they were scared.
Okay.
That undergrounds of disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Well, I looked up disorderly conduct in Georgia, 16-11-39, and it essentially says that they have to have violent or tumultuous behavior, fighting words, obscene language, disrupting lawful meetings. And so if they were going to say that these people were scared, is this investigator trying to articulate that these ladies were in reasonable fear of harm for their life, limb, or health? Because that would have to be the accusation they made because he was standing there with a camera.
A misdemeanor or felony?
Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. So I'll be able to bond out?
Absolutely,
Okay.
sir.
No worries. So what about my vehicle?
Chief, I don't want to cost the man extra expense towing his vehicle. If he has permission to leave it here, we'll escort him back to pick up his vehicle when he bonds out. That's what I will do for him personally because he's been cool with me.
Don't let this investigator's cool guy attitude trick you, because in all reality, it's a public parking lot. And this officer is about to admit shortly that he knows what First Amendment audits are, and he's seen plenty of the videos online of what's going on. And so I don't know why he's even trying to play this game of Mr. Nice Guy for the camera.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, if it's fine with them. Well, you know what? It's a public parking lot. Is your vehicle locked and secured?
Which one is your vehicle?
I believe so, yes.
Is there anything of value in your car that you would be afraid would be stolen or broken into or anything like that? Okay, nothing of particular value, sentimental value, something like a $10,000 golden ring?
No.
I'm not trying to hurt you or be rude to you.
No, I know.
I understand your First Amendment rights. But while we're practicing our First Amendment rights, if you shake people up and disrupt them and disrupt their operation, that's disorderly conduct, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll I guess we'll go down there and I'll get charged. You'll bond me out, or I mean, I'll bond out, and then we'll take it to court.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions to ask you concerning your activity. I have witnesses on his camera that made their statements, what they said that you did, how you behaved. That's what you're being arrested for, not the fact that you have a camera and you're doing a document.
Did you see anything that now they're out there filming me, which is fine. Now, did you see anything that they showed you on camera that I did?
No.
Okay, now would you be willing to do this? Hear me out. Can I show you the footage I have on there and then my footage on my camera?
Up until now and including me, and you can post it on YouTube?
No, I meant right now, because I want to save Talbot County from getting a lawsuit, a federal lawsuit. Please.
Was that the purpose of your documentation?
No, sir. My purpose of my documentation, I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I investigate government. Okay. I got many people has called me, emailed me, and got a hold of me to come up here and ask questions.
Okay.
With news media, it cannot be disruptive. If I can show you my footage on there, and if it matches with what they said, take me and charge me. But if it doesn't, you let me go free.
Right now, you're being arrested for the disorderly conduct, for the disrupting of people while they're in the performance of their duties.
How did I do that, though?
Because, look.
Like how? I'm just trying to say how, and we'll argue in court. What's this? Yeah.
Exactly.
Is it a county? Is it going to be a state charge?
No.
Or
It's going to be a charge of disorderly conduct, misdemeanor.
Okay.
State charge 161139, I
Okay.
think. I don't have all the numbers. I have to go look stuff up.
Okay.
I'm not going to stand here and tell you that I can
No,
read
sir.
every law, every
No.
SOP verbatim.
No, that's
Any
fine.
more than I would expect a preacher to quote the Bible verbatim from Genesis to Revelation.
Yeah.
You know, see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, and your name, sir? I'm so sorry.
My name, I'm going to give you my business card.
Okay.
My name is Investigator Curt Ousley.
Let me see. So
That
sorry.
is my phone number. My badge number is 914. That is your card. But you're going to have to come with us now.
Okay. Will you get my camera, please?
You can do your footage. You can write.
So I'm
statements.
gonna get this stuff back when I get out.
Absolutely. I'm not
Okay.
erasing this. It's your right. It's your video.
Okay. Let them know I'm going to Talbot County Jail for disorderly conduct for showing up at a school board of education, asking questions, putting in an open records request, and submitting a request to speak at the next board meeting. Can you pull my pants up, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm trying not to damage your camera, so let
If
me.
you can spread it out, like the thing. Yeah, it'll spread out. Yeah, like that.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Back.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it.
You good?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hold them while you move.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, oh, Lordy.
You okay back there?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
I'm going to open these and let
Those legs will close.
Okay.
They will, yeah. Yeah, they'll close.
You got me on video. I don't want to damage your personal things, sir.
No, I know you don't.
I'm protecting your rights as good as I can.
So my trespass from here, I can never come back here, or?
I'm gonna have a talk with my supervisor about that. I understand what you're doing.
That one goes up to the second one down.
You're a First Amendment auditor.
And can you turn the?
I see these videos on YouTube all the time where they cartoonize the officer, they do this, they do that, and make a documentation of it. I understand how people hate police, but you have to understand when I'm dispatched and people are upset, I am expected to do something for.
So this investigator thinks that he's expected to do something when people are, quote, upset. But isn't this investigator supposed to be law enforcement and be bound by the law? And if that's the case, for what reason is he arresting people because other people are upset? Let me know what you think about this investigator Curt in the comments section. Like I said previously, this incident just happened a couple hours ago. Remember that we all have the right to redress, and if you choose to do so, please do so peacefully and with respect. Make sure and subscribe to GT for more updates on this situation, and I'll see you on the next one.